Bracey Skills Clinic's back with another video. It's bright and early in the morning, man. On my way to a workout right now. I figured I'd do a quick video. I haven't done a video in a while. Okay, got a lot to talk about with the Olympics happening yesterday. Shout out USA for winning the gold. Man, as a Spurs fan, I ain't gonna lie. Like when Wemby was in the game, I was definitely rooting for France. Most definitely. Everybody's like, how could you do that when you're American? I just, for me, being a Spurs fan, Wemby has obviously grown into being my favorite player now. And so for me, like, my reasoning behind going for France in this situation was I wanted to see Wemby just add to his legacy and just be looked at as one of the greats to ever play the game, and this be his staple, which I knew was going to be much difficult for him to do. But I was happy with what I saw from Wemby yesterday, man. Led all scorers in the game, man. Didn't back down. Man, I'm so happy he was going at Embiid because, people were trying to troll saying, well, Embiid dropped 70 on Wemby, even though Wemby wasn't even guarding Embiid that game. The real ones know. I'm just happy that he went at Embiid the way he did, man. Like, he looked at him like he was barbecue chicken the first, 5-10 minutes of that game. He was going at it. Hey, those workouts with Jamal Crawford for Wemby, I'm seeing it, man. His handle looks crisp. Like, he always had a decent handle, but the hesitations, this is the trainer talking to me. The hesitation moves, the change of pace, man. Wemby is going to be a problem next year. He's going to be a problem. But I'm going to talk about USA obviously winning, man. LeBron James, again, longevity. We've never seen no longevity like LeBron, MVP on the Olympics. But I ain't gonna lie, I got into a disagreement with my group chat yesterday because I felt Steph Curry should have won it. I felt Steph Curry should have won MVP. Some people agree with me, some people disagree. A lot of people are talking about the first 4 games Steph played, which wasn't good, by the way. And people are saying that that's the reason why he can't get MVP, because he just didn't perform well. He played so terribly, while LeBron didn't have one bad game in the Olympics, which I totally get. I can't. You guys are not wrong for saying that. It's facts. I just felt Steph should have got it because, man, what we saw yesterday was unbelievable. Like, we've seen so many Steph Curry spectacular games over the past decade, but dude, watching him do that, the shot-making ability Steph displayed again yesterday in the Olympics on the high stage, it was a really high. That was like a Game 7. Man, Steph Curry, man. And then just even the game before against Serbia with the 36-point performance. Like, Steph, the 2 most meaningful games, man, Steph delivered and played out of his mind. So that was my reason for why Steph should have gotten MVP. I mean, I feel like when we look back at these Olympics years and years from now, we're going to be talking about what Steph Curry did the final 2 games. We're going to be talking about what LeBron did as well, not taking nothing away from that. But Steph's performance was unbelievable. And I'm a huge Kobe guy. I ain't gonna lie, I had to put Steph in front of Kobe, man. And I know it's tough to do that with the Olympic gold medal game, and it's just 1 gold medal. Kobe got 2. I get it, but bro, like, it's just the amount of times we've seen Steph just do unbelievable stuff, and I feel like only Michael Jordan. You can say only Michael Jordan has box office material performances. Like, the stuff that Steph does on the floor, man, it's just like we've never seen nothing like that. Like, shooting a step back 3 over 2 people in a crucial point of a game, like, and just hit it with just, man, he just makes it look so easy, bro. Like, his shot making ability is incredible, man. Like, and it took that. I mean, France was looking like they were going to make a legit comeback, man. They cut it down to 3, and Wemby was at the head of that. And just, man, every time Steph just responded. Like, it was, man, those shots were just back-breaking shots. So, USA, they wins the gold. Bron, MVP. Steph, outstanding performance. Wemby led all scores. What I am going to talk about is the state of the Olympics, man. Like, I think this year was great. I think what we're going to when we look back at the 2024 men's basketball Olympics, I think overall we're going to say, look at how much better the world has gotten. Like, I remember when everybody used to talk about foreign players, like maybe 15, 20 years ago, it was like the foreigners were skilled, but they wasn't tough. And then one of the key things, outside of maybe a couple, was they were unathletic. That was what a lot of people said about foreign players, European players, that they were unathletic, wasn't tough, soft. Man, that stigma is long gone. Do you see the athletes France put on that floor last night? Oh my goodness. And not just France. I mean, everybody. Look at South Sudan. Like, man, the game has become global. And even though USA won gold, it's still USA. USA is the king of this right now. 5 straight gold medals. I hear you. I get all that. But, dude, the game, the talent has grown across the world, man. And I'm seeing it at being an AAU coach and somebody that deals with Division I schools and D2 schools. Like, there's so many foreign players playing Division I basketball right now. Like, I know college ball, we can look at just the top guys, like the guys who are lottery. But I'm saying, you look at these rosters throughout Division I basketball, there are a lot of foreign players on these rosters. And I don't think that gets talked about enough. The foreigners, even the ones that are not like Wemby or Giannis or Luka, that are good enough to come right away and play, there are a great number of foreign players playing Division I basketball. And the reason that is because even if the foreigners are not like pro ready, they're still coming over here doing very well because of their high basketball IQ. They're becoming more athletic. So you're seeing in the college game a lot more European players, a lot more foreign players. And I don't think enough people are noticing nor talking about that. And I'm seeing it. And so the game has become global. It has become global. And we're seeing that the talent gap is getting shorter. I'm worried about USA in 2028. I'm not going to lie. Because when we look back at the 2024 Olympics, the difference was these 3 players: LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant. Those 3 players have carried American basketball for a decade at least. A little over 10 years, obviously over 10 years if you're looking at it from LeBron, 20 years. But for the last decade plus, you can make the argument, even say the past 2 decades when you throw in LeBron. These 3 players have ran basketball in the United States. And when you look at the Olympics, those 3 players were the difference in them winning a gold medal. Whether it was Steph Curry's 36-point performance, whether it was LeBron being consistent every single game of the Olympics, or whether it was Steph Curry's amazing performance the last 2 games, those 3, their imprint on the Olympics were stamped. And all I'm going to say is America better continue to produce those type of 3 players. Because I'm looking at what the world is producing, and it's looking like they're starting to produce those type of players. With the Wembys, with the Giannis, with the Jokic. Like, so USA are kings of basketball right now. They are the gold medal champion. But for the future of this game, it is going to become a very, very competitive sport, not just in the NBA, not just in the Olympics, but even Division I and Division II basketball. Because I'm telling y'all, as a trainer, as a youth coach, European players are in college basketball and they're making their imprint on college basketball right now. Go look up the rosters. Go look at these teams across the country for the most part. Don't just look at the lottery players. Go look at these European players that are playing across Division I basketball. It's a lot of them. This game has become very, very competitive. This is a more serious conversation I'm having right now. But, man, I just think that this game of basketball, we have never seen this much talent in the sport of basketball in the history of this planet. We are in the middle, especially while Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James still can play, while they still are producing. This is the best era of basketball we've ever seen. I'm not even going to say, I know people are going to talk about the Jordan era and even the 2000s, the era I grew up in. But we got to be honest, man, like the talent right now across the world, this is the most talent we've ever seen in the history of basketball. And I'm going to even take it a step further. I'm going to even say at all ages, from ages 7, 8 years old up into the highest level of what we're seeing on the Olympics. We've never seen this high of talent in the world from basketball. So I think we all should embrace what we're living in right now as far as this game of basketball. Like, I'm a basketball fanatic, and I just think the talent level that we're seeing right now on all levels, you know, people criticize trainers and everything like that. Not, you know, I get it, but let's not be too hard on these trainers, because we're in the middle of the most skilled basketball era we've ever been in. So we can criticize them. Yes, trainers need to become better. I get it, but let's just also let's give this note out there that this is the most skilled era we've ever seen in the history of basketball. There's been no time on this planet that there has been a more skilled era of basketball. So let's not be too hard on trainers about what trainers are doing or not doing. Yeah, they got to get better, like I said before, but we're still in the most skilled era of basketball. So let's keep that in mind. So, man, hey, quick video. Actually, this is actually a longer video. It's 11 minutes. But, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I love being a basketball fanatic. I'm actually on my way to a training session right now to get my day started. But, yeah, man, good video. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.